we had different leftovers. So she takes her duffel bag, her backpack, and she puts it on her lap. She opens it up, and out pops all of these different containers. And she starts handing them out. Here, Dad. Here, Mom. Here, Eileen. So, you know, it's a really good thing, though. It really is. Mugs. You know, oftentimes in offices, in places of business, you know, a lot of times it's kind of a nice item to create a reusable mug, maybe with the company logo or the organization logo, and turn it into something fun. Have a recycling fair or a waste reduction fair, and have folks come in, and if they answer a question correctly about recycling, give them a mug. You know, give them out. But what it does is it turns people into automatically reusing these mugs, and so that way you don't have to purchase styrofoam or disposable cups. Try to purchase products when you go to the store. And one of my favorite examples is deodorant. Let's say you're going to buy deodorant. There are some deodorants where you buy this small stick of deodorant and it is packaged in a cardboard box. Alternatively, on the shelf, you have some stick deodorants where that's it. There's no excess packaging. It's just the stick. Well, if you have that type of choice, go with the one that has less packaging. If you don't have alternatives without packaging, then try to pick the packaging that is recyclable here in Montgomery County. The other thing is buy in bulk. You know, I think one of the issues, we really have become a society of convenience where, you know, grab and go. Grab, you know, pick up from the store, take something where it's single serve and you can grab and go. Well, let's take a step back and try to see, is there a way that you can buy things in bulk?
Go to Costco.
Yeah, there you go. Costco's the big purveyor of bulk buying. So recycling, why is it so important? Well, as we've discussed earlier, it does conserve limited natural resources. It means that we don't have to, as you were saying, we don't have to cut down a new tree to create paper. We can take our used paper, send it off for recycling, and it can come back to us as paper. Conserves energy. Actually, the production in terms of making an item from recycled material versus making an item from virgin material, we do see that there is less energy used. Reduces pollution, creates jobs. There are some very, very smart folks that are working on very different aspects of recycling. And it's definitely a growing field. Reduces costs in manufacturing, and it's critical to a sustainable environment and economy. So, our regulation does require that specific materials be recycled. Mixed paper, and when we say mixed paper, that's all of your clean, dry paper that will tear. It's your cardboard, it's your magazines, it's your high-quality bond stationery, it's your greeting cards, it's your unwanted mail. Yes, sir?
What about old tissues?
Old tissues? No, not if the tissues were used to, yeah.
But outside of the cleanliness issue.
However, if it's clean tissue, for example, wrapping paper, that's, yes, the tissue paper, you know, you get a kind of a wad of it when you open up a gift. That, yes, you can put that in the recycling bin.
Same true for paper towels?
Yes, yes. If they're used paper towels, we would ask used tissues, towels, toilet paper, put that into the trash. Now, the one thing that I do hear quite a lot, and Alan hears quite a lot, for some reason, you've got your paper towels and you know you use them, you come to the last one. There's this cardboard roll. recycle it. Absolutely recycle it. I don't know why, there are some folks that kind of overlook that. Yeah, it's very
Well, we were
interesting.
told, you know, paper, the one that's in the toilet paper roll.
What's that?
We had been told, I was told over the phone, you can't do the one that's in the toilet paper roll, just,
The cardboard one?
yes, just the paper towel one.
No, they're identical. They're really identical. So, yeah. The cardboard roll that your toilet paper comes off of, yeah, when you get to the end, please give us the roll.
For paper, so you said about junk mail. If you have mail that has like the little plasticky screen in it, you have to rip the plasticky screen out?
No.
And if you have paper that has staples in it, do you have to rip the staples out?
No.
And I have one more question about this. If you have Post-it notes that have the sticky part on the end, do
Give
you
it
have
to us. Give it to us. Yeah.
Okay.
Don't worry about taking staples out. The glycine windows are fine. That goes also, not just on unwanted mail, but if you buy a box of pasta and it has that symbol, give it to us. Just give it to us.
Eileen, you might want to go. The next couple slides has the more don'ts because we have to be wrapped up by 8:30.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
That way they can see the photo. Yeah.
Yeah, I have a similar question. I guess it's this. I get coffee that has or other containers that are round and that have a kind of shimmery lining inside. What I've been doing is I've been cutting off the metal rim on the top and on the bottom, putting the metal rims in the commingled and then the cardboard into the paper. Is that correct, or have I been, wow, going a little overboard?
This is a slightly tricky type of thing.
Do we have?
Yes, we have
right?
one of
Yeah.
those.
Okay, so how do we vote on that?
Yeah, that's
Most
perfect.
people
That's
said they
exactly-
thought said that they thought that was okay.
This is one of those kind of trick questions. If it were totally cardboard with the shiny stuff inside, give it to us, no problem. This item has been an issue because it's kind of a mixed medium.
Yeah, that's why
It's got two, it's got this particular one has a hard metal rim. It's actually metal.
It's been a lot of too.
And then,
metal
yeah,
bottom,
and
right.
then this on the bottom with the paper. Now, at this point, I would not give us this.
Right,
Right.
That's why I cut off the bottom and
Right.
the top, and just
And then
did
just give us the
cardboard,
paper.
and I but the
And
question
you
is,
said
do you,
think that
the-
actually is cardboard on the edges either. I think it's metal all the way through.
You know what, I don't think so. I think it's a coated cardboard.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it just has this kind of shiny inside, like a
So
foil
you
almost.
The paper people can't
No,
separate
I
that out?
just did that straight in my.
The paper folks, here's the thing. The processors would need to cut and separate these things. And
It's not close to 50.
at this point, we're still in the process. This is something that we have been studying, so stay tuned, because
But
it's,
the bottoms and the tops, can those go in the commingled?
I would not give us this, and I'll tell you why. Even if you,
If this were you in your house, you'd put it in the trash?
I would, and I'll
The
tell you,
bottoms?
the bottom, because what she's saying is she cuts off the
Yes.
bottom, like with a can opener, I guess, or something.
Straight in.
A knife,
And just
okay.
cut through the cardboard.
One of the issues with this, with the metal discs, even when you have a can and you rip it through the can opener, please don't separate it. Stop your can opener about an inch, from cutting it off. Reason being, if we have sharp-edged metal discs coming through our recycling center, and when you come and take a tour, you'll probably see why. There are so many machines, and they're operating at an industrial plant speed, and there are people that are hand sorting. A metal disc with sharp edges, to us, is danger. A couple things. One is, of course, it can work its way into the mechanics of our machines and jam up our machines, but more importantly, we don't want anyone to get hurt. Safety first.
So folding it in half doesn't help, even though it'll keep it from getting caught in the machine.
No, it really doesn't, because the sharp edges.
Yeah, that was a question I was gonna ask you. When you first sent material around,